Now we are going to discuss about linear search. Linear search is the process of finding whether an element is finding whether an element is present in a list of elements or not. The idea behind linear search is nothing but we are checking it one by one. We will have a list of elements like an array, and we will be having another element called x, which is called as search key. We are going to check whether this search key is present in the list of elements or not. So for that we adopt a technique like we are checking whether x is equal to a of 0. If it is not equal, we will check the next one, a of 1, whether it is equal to x. Like that until we able to find out x in the list of array, we will continue this checking process. If at all the elements are checked out, but we are not unable to identify whether this element is not in the array, like that, if that is the condition, at that time we will stop searching and declare that the element that we are searching now is not present in the array. So this is the idea behind linear search. So we now going to write a program for implementing this linear search. I am here writing a C program. So for that you may all know that we should have a main function for implementing a C program. So we'll start like this, void main, and inside this we need to declare the elements. The first we need to declare the array for inputting values, and we need to have an n, which is the size of the array, number of elements present in the array, and x is the search key, and we need one more variable. I will take here it as flag, that is initially declared as 0. The usage of this flag is nothing but if we are finding out an element x present in the array, if this condition is satisfied, flag value will be set as 1 and we will stop searching the process. If all the elements are checked out, x is not at all found out, at that time flag will remain as 0. So that is the idea behind using a flag variable. Okay, so these are the variables required to do the linear search. And input part, I think you are all aware of that. So without having much explanation, I will be writing the statements for reading the values n and for reading array elements. So for using a loop, we need to declare a looping variable. Here I am declaring it as I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Inside this loop we are reading the values one by one. Percentage d ampersand a of I. So by this we can read the elements present in the array. Okay, after that we need to read one more element, that is the search key, that is x. So we are reading the x value, and next we are going to find out whether this is present in the array or not. So for that we need to traverse the array from beginning to end. So for that we are setting a loop like this, I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, and for each I value we are checking this condition. If a of I is equal to x, if this condition is satisfied, we will set flag is equal to 1. After that we will execute a break statement. Okay, break statement will transfer control from loop to the outside of the loop. So at this time, if the element is found out, it will exit from that loop. That is the idea behind here. If it is not, if we are unable to find out the value in that array, we will continue the searching, and till the end we will check whether this condition is satisfied. If it is not at all satisfied, at that time it will be coming out of the loop, and the I value will be equal to n, and the flag value will be 0. If at all this condition is satisfied, then only flag value will become 1. So that in that case, if the outside the loop we are checking if flag value is equal to 0, that means this condition did not satisfy inside the loop. That's why we can straight away say that the value could not be found out. So a printf statement like this, not present, can be given at the console. Okay, if it is not 0, that means at any of the point, at any point of value for I, it is able to find out the x present in the array. For any value that is in between 0 to n minus 1, there is x is present in some location. At that time only flag will become 1. So if flag is not equal to 0 means we can say that the value is present in the array, So this is the idea behind linear search, and linear search is nothing but checking whether an element is present in the array linearly. Thank you.